Today we bring you a shocking news report from Gujarat where IVF centers are operating as boy producing factories with little to no consequences. This alarming situation has led to a severe imbalance in the state's sex ratio. Gujarat has been making headlines for all the wrong reasons lately. Despite lagging behind in the Human Development Index and Hunger Index, it now faces a grave issue, a severely imbalanced sex ratio. One of the main culprits behind this alarming trend is the proliferation of fertility clinics or IVF centers. According to a report by the Ministry of Home Affairs, Gujarat has the third lowest sex ratio in the country with only 909 girls for every 1000 boys. This issue is not evenly distributed throughout the state. There are stark differences between urban and rural areas. The sex ratio at birth or the SRB in rural Gujarat is higher than in urban areas. The reports from 2019 and 2020 indicate an SRB of 929 in rural areas compared to 901 in urban areas. Among the urban regions, cities like Surat, Botat and Mehsana, which are predominantly inhabited by the Patidar community, have the most imbalanced SRB. Despite laws such as the Preconception and Prenatal Diagnostic Technique or the Prohibition of Sex Selection Act and various government programs, little progress has been made in addressing this issue. There are multiple reasons contributing to the skewed SRB in Gujarat. One of them is the declining rate of birth registration across the state, despite the government's efforts to improve the registration system. A public interest litigation filed in the Gujarat High Court highlights the proliferation of IVF centers as a major factor for this unfortunate situation. Couples are increasingly turning to these centers to choose the sex of their child, often resulting in the birth of male babies. Shockingly, the IVF centers are being accused of determining the sex of embryos before implanting them and bypassing the law against female feticide. A recent bill filed by a Gujarat-based NGO and social rights organization sought the court's intervention to stop sex determination in IVF centers, but unfortunately it was dismissed on procedural grounds. It is disheartening to note that the conviction rate of medical practitioners under the PC and PNDT Act is remarkably low in Gujarat. Out of 38 cases in Surat over the past 5 years, 22 resulted in acquittal, while 5 were dismissed for non-prosecution. Surprisingly, there have been no appeals from the government.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.